It's the only one in the state, a team of local kids whose eyes have been opened to new possibilities thanks to sports and the guidance of a gold medalist. KOAT Action 7 News Sports Director Orlando Sanchez introduces us to the Junior Roland Lobos.
There's no doubt basketball reigns supreme in New Mexico. And the first team that comes to mind might be the UNM men's basketball team. But there's another set of Lobos in a league of their own.
Stop his chair. Then he can't move. We're the only youth wheelchair basketball team in the state. Nice, Jesus. Now come back in.
They're called the Junior Roland Lobos, a team made up of kids ages 12 to 19 dealing with physical challenges.
I hate being in a wheelchair, period.
And basketball is giving these kids an outlet.
I've never been with a group of people being in a wheelchair before.
Nice. And they each have their own story. A bullet hit Dagoberto's spine, while Kristen was born with spina bifida. And they all share a connection through sports.
I don't feel so alone or different.
I can talk to my peers about how I feel, and I'm not afraid.
The Junior Roland Lobos raised enough money to compete at the Endeavor Games in Oklahoma, one of the largest disabled multi-sport, multi-disability competitions in the entire country.
My eyes opened. I've never seen those people swim and play so hard.
Some of them have never even left the state. Some of them have never even seen other kids in wheelchairs. So it just opened their world up. Gave them something to dream about.
That's where the ball has to go.
Even though they didn't win the tournament, it was a life-changing experience.
Their confidence is growing. And they're saying, you know what, I have value. I actually have skill. I can actually do something. When they've been told their whole life that they don't have value and that they can't do anything.
And the team's head coach, Lorraine Gonzalez, can relate. She had plans of becoming a Division I basketball player, but 40 surgeries on her leg couldn't stop a bone infection, and it had to be amputated.
It was one of the lowest times of my life.
Wheelchair basketball was the answer. It led her to the 2008 Beijing Paralympic Games, winning a gold medal.
I still pinch myself to even say, did that really happen?
And she's inspiring everyone around her.
To give that hope to people with physical disabilities here in New Mexico, that you can go out and live your dream.
In Albuquerque, Orlando Sanchez, KOAT Action 7 Sports.
Well, Gonzalez wasn't the only athlete with New Mexico ties in Beijing. Her teammate, Elena Nichols, grew up in Farmington. She is the first American female to win gold in the Summer and Winter Paralympics. The Junior Roland Lobos hope to have about 20 kids on their team by the end of the year. For more information about them, please log on to KOAT.com.